Hi, I'm Evan, and this is the Venom Strike Recap. Today, we're covering the event, Total Meltdown. Now, our owner, Nick Bernard, cannot be with us today because he is currently in urgent care after suffering a brutal table slam from Becque. Now, since I want to keep my job here at VSW, let's take a moment of silence for Nick and wish him a speedy recovery. Looks like the editors didn't want to keep their jobs. To start things off, we had a company-wide battle royale for a title shot against Richie. Many familiar faces made appearances, as well as some unfamiliar ones, such as Wrath, Grim Weeder, and Joey Jitsu. Coco Loco and Katie Alexa showed great teamwork in the match against the Grunge Lord. Nicky, Pharoah, and Becque came to blows, but were ultimately taken out by Coco Loco. In the end, though, Mini Mac gave a great performance and came through with the win against his rival, Coco Loco, and earned a title match against Richie later in the event. Next, we introduced our secondary title, the 24/7 Bulldog Championship, in a hardcore three-way between Johnny Nutcracker, Grim Weeder, and Wrath. Nutcracker continues to fail to prove his worth to the company, and after multiple events, Nutcracker has still not gone through a table. He continues to use his massive bodily weight to avoid the table slams. Grim Weeder, despite his best efforts, did not impress officials enough to be signed. Wrath ended up victorious in the bout and was immediately chased off by other VSW wrestlers once the 24/7 rule took effect. Wrath is now 1-0, whereas Weeder and Nutcracker were not as lucky, being 0-1 and 0-3 respectively. Coco Loco, after a disappointing loss in the Battle Royale, really took out his frustrations on the Grunge Lord in their singles match, unleashing choke slams and drop kicks without mercy. Despite the Grunge Lord's best performance yet, Coco Loco claimed victory at Total Meltdown, with their records now standing at 0-3 and 2-1. However, this wasn't the end for Coco, as Wrath made an appearance after the match, allowing Coco to steal the Bulldog title from him and run off as champion. Then we had our world titles match between the champion, Richie, and the challenger, Mini Mac. Mini Mac showed signs of fatigue throughout the contest, as Richie continuously toyed with him and seemed to have fun doing so. Mini Mac probably wished he had still had Big Mac in his corner, as he failed to capture the title from Richie, whose reign started back at Schools Out. Richie remains undefeated with an impressive 5 wins to his name, whereas Mini Mac now sits at a 1-2 record. Then, in our main event, Becque took on Nicky Pharoah in a clean match. Pharoah was looking for retribution against the Polish Hammer, who caused him to lose his title match with Richie at Schools Out. Nicky Pharoah proved he is here to stay by choking out the Polish Hammer out cold and claiming the victory. Pharoah now stands with a 1-1 win-loss record, whereas Becque stands with 2-3. After the match, Pharoah challenged Richie to a rematch, which Richie accepted before attacking Pharoah, leading to an all-out brawl between the competitors. Right now, our titles sit with champion Richie and Bulldog champion Coco Loco. I'm Evan, and this was the Venom Strike Recap. We'll see you next time.